Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So of course, I'm actually not that happy because our VIP group of Telegram didn't really do well at all last week. I have to be honest and transparent with everybody. I cannot just announce the profits and hide the losses. That's not my style at all. I'm always open and honest about my progress. I have to tell you that the VIP group of Telegram did really bad for continuous of 3 days. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday were really horrible days, unfortunately. We did the best we can, but the market was just somehow crazy and unpredictable. However, just to be honest and fair with everybody, and to be fair for us as well, I would like to share with you that is what is usually our progress in the VIP group of Telegram. I don't want people to think that this is their performance. So usually our performance and results are like this, as you can see right in front of you. This is the usual. That is actually has been taken randomly from the VIP group of Telegram, and actually it's even in the free group of Telegram. You can just simply check right now the free group to find these results which I have taken from there. So you can know that usually these are our progresses. So this is what we can usually deliver in our VIP group of Telegram. What happened last week surely doesn't reflect our performance. So again, it was really one of the worst weeks we ever had. But again, if you see the results that we are posting every week, you can see that we have maybe like 1 week good, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe even 20 weeks good in a row. Then sadly we have in the middle one bad week. Then hopefully the next week is gonna be good again, and we will continue to deliver you these signals as you have always used from Xtreme Trader Signals. Please remember that we have clients who actually have been with us for over the last 3 years, and they keep renewing their membership continuously every month for the last 3 years. Why? There should be a reason. And surely what happened last week is not the reason they are renewing. They are renewing because they know the performance of Xtreme Trader Signals. So again, I will do the best I can to recover any losses happened. And of course, we will sure to deliver to you next week the good signals as you have always expected from Xtreme Trader. However, let's now begin our weekly analysis. And as usual, we will start with the EURUSD. So as we can see, at least EURUSD has went in the right direction. Of course, this is from the midweek analysis. EURUSD has went in the right direction, but sadly hasn't been triggered. So now what's next with this pair? Actually, we will still looking to short the EURUSD. By looking right now at the weekly chart, what we can see right now here is a series of actually rejection to break out from the level of a resistance at the bracket of 1.115. And recently even there was a strong bearish movement happened right here on the EURUSD. The market has actually fell to around 250 pips against this resistance. So therefore, most likely right now the market will continue the fall, considering of course that we have right here also in the weekly chart a broken level of a supported trend line, which confirms that the market right now will continue the fall at least to reach this level of a support right here at 1.080, and after that it actually might make a pullback or continue the fall. We never know, or actually we don't know until the market reach that level. But what we care for is to sell the EURUSD until it reach that level. So based on the weekly chart, it has been confirmed that we can actually sell the EURUSD. Now let's move to the daily chart. All right, so here daily chart showing a very clear double top pattern, also a broken level of a support. So right now what we have right here is a very simple pattern of what we call the M pattern, and usually that confirms also that the market right now will continue the fall. And what we are looking for right now is of course a pullback to happen, and hopefully the market will continue to rise till it reaches the broken level of a resistance right here exactly at 1.018. Now, sorry, 1.101. Why here exactly? Why? Because right here we have of course a real level of a support and followed later with this bearish breakout candle. Now, in my opinion and according to my experience in Forex for over the last 9 years, the best level always to sell the market will be right here actually after looking at the bearish breakout candle, then look at the nearest level of a resistance to that bearish breakout candle. So by looking at the left, we can see here a support, and there a resistance. And that is going to be a best level to sell the market. We just simply have to wait for it to rise to another 30 or actually 40 pips before we can continue shorting it. Once we do that, we can continue, we can keep the trade running till it reaches the nearest level of a strong key level of a support at 1.091, which means we're looking for around, I would say around 100 pips of profit. Let me just make it accurate. So exactly 101 pips of profit, and in this scenario, the safe zone shouldn't actually be ranging higher than the previous level of a key support right here exactly at 1.106, ranging for another 52 pips only. And there goes our deal, my friends, on the EURUSD. And before we end it, I actually have noticed that right here, if we check to the left side, we can notice that 1.101 was indeed a very strong key level of a resistance, and that cannot be simply ignored. I have really trusting, I have more trust in this signal, and I hope it's going to be a good one, and hopefully it will bring us lots of profit. Let's now move to the Pound USD. Alright, so Pound USD also was almost a good signal. As we can see, it has reversed exactly from 1.330, reversed just like by 8 pips far away from my entry. What a bummer, really. I'm not really sure if I can take any credit of this signal. I mean, it has reversed almost from my entry. I mean, come on, guys. It went in around over 230 pips. Wow. Anyway, either if I take the credit or not, it's the same. I'm not sure if anybody took this signal. Please, guys, if you have taken this signal, please share with us in the comments. Let us know what do you think about it. However, what now next with the Pound USD? Actually, by looking right now at the weekly chart, what we have right here is a very clear level of a fake breakout. Right here, of course, we have a broken level of a resistance, and the market has indeed failed to create here a new level of a support, and instead it just kept falling down. And that tells us that we have ended up right here with a real level of a resistance and a fake breakout, which indicates that the Pound USD has a potential now to continue the fall. Now, where exactly we can sell this pair? Now, based on the weekly chart and daily chart, we have actually to identify the direction. So, weekly chart confirms that the market will continue the fall. Let's now move to the daily chart to confirm also the direction. So again, based on daily chart, we have here a very strong bearish momentum, and even right here the market has indeed retested that level of a resistance as well. Check this out. So right here we have a resistance, and this wick right here is actually a new resistance, and it's the retest of that level of a resistance as well. So again, the market is still falling and seems like it will continue the fall at least to reach that level of the bottom of the support at 1.300, which means the Pound USD still has around 100 bips more to go. So weekly and daily chart confirms the direction is going to be bearish. Now we will go to the 4-hour time frame or even 1-hour time frame to find the entry. Where exactly we can place our sell right now? That's the question. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. So right now, based on the 4-hour time frame, what we can find right here is, of course, a real level of a resistance. As we can see, a resistance trend line that indeed has been respected for 3, even 4 times. Then we had here the major fake breakout from that level of a resistance trend line, because the market actually has failed to create a single attempt of a support trend line at that level of a broken resistance trend line. Even right here at the retest of the level, it has indeed respected that level of a resistance trend line. It tells us that the market most likely right now will continue the rise until it reaches the next level of a key resistance, which lies exactly, in my opinion, right here exactly at 1.315. So that was, of course, the real level of a resistance. It was also a broken level of a real support. And if the Pound USD will continue the rise, it will surely respect that level of a resistance. And after that, will continue the fall toward our take profit level, which we have stated earlier. So that being said, our take profit level will be right here exactly at the bottom of the support at 1.301, expecting around 140 pips of profit. For the safe zone, we have to look at this level of a resistance right here, and we have to consider that our safe zone should not be ranging higher than the peak of the resistance exactly at 1.321. So therefore the safe zone will be ranging for around 60 pips, I would say, against 140 pips of profit. Let's now move to the AUDUSD. Alright, so AUDUSD was indeed a perfect signal. It finally has been activated. I'm so happy about that. And it went straight to the take profit level, making around 76 pips of profit and a total of 116 pips of profit. If you guys have taken this signal, please let me know in the comments and share with everybody your experience and your thoughts about the free signals on YouTube. Now, what's next on AUDUSD? Actually, our previous take profit level will most likely be our next level to sell this pair. As simple as that. I mean, by simply looking at the 4-hour time frame, I cannot find any better opportunity to sell the AUDUSD exactly if it's going to make a pullback, because right now, the market right now is ranging at the level of a support at 0.679. And most likely it will continue making a pullback until it reaches the broken level of a resistance. I mean, this is just really simply one of the most typical setups in my opinion, and that is really perfect, and it actually has a potential to work. I mean, 98% I would say it will work and it will be a good signal, because this is the really typical and perfect setup. I mean, if I have an option to find one setup only per week and trade it, this is going to be my option, and that is exactly what we're looking for. So without even the need to look at the weekly chart, which confirms also a very strong movement right here to the bearish fall, and even daily chart shows us also a fake breakout from that level of real resistance. I mean, altogether confirms that this is going to be the best level to sell the AUDUSD at 0.682 after it make a pullback to another 27 pips. Now for the take profit level, that's a bit of challenging option. However, in my opinion, the best level is going to be right here. Why right here always? Because this is the nearest level of a very strong key level of a support at 0.669. And if the if the AUDUSD will continue the fall, it will reach that level of support at 125 pips of profit, and the safe zone that in this scenario shouldn't be ranging higher than the previous level of a key support right here as 0.687, ranging for around 55 pips against 125 pips of profit. That's everything for the AUDUSD. Let's now move to the USD CAD. And USD CAD also was really a perfect signal. I told you it will work. This is of course from the last midweek analysis, and I said that the USD CAD signal remains the same and we're looking to continue buying it, and thankfully it has indeed paid off, and USD CAD indeed hit the take profit level of 92 pips of profit. Again, if you guys have taken this signal, please share with everybody in the comments and let us know the quality of Xtreme trader signals, and let them know your experience with it. However, what's next now with the USD CAD? Actually, this is really similar to the AUDUSD. We have here a very typical and perfect setup. As you can see right now, right here we had, of course, a broken level of a support, and right here, of course, we had, actually it became a resistance right here. So eventually what we had right here is, of course, a fake breakout, because the, sorry, I apologize. This is not a fake breakout because the market has already here created a resistance. What I meant to say is a very weak level as a resistance, because we have here only one attempt of a resistance level, and once the market made an attempt to create a second attempt of the resistance, instantly the market broke out from that level of a resistance, which shows a very strong bullish movement. And not to mention, of course, that even on the 4-hour time frame, we can see here a very clear double bottom pattern, and that confirms that the USD CAD is going to continue the rise. So that being said, I would like to buy the USD CAD exactly right here, exactly right there to be precise, just right there exactly at 1.354. That was, of course, the bottom of the real support, and also the nearest level of a resistance right here. And of course it's not really touching it, but it's close to it, and here a bullish breakout candle. So therefore that will be the best level to rebuy the USD CAD again, and if that happens, we will continue buying it until it reaches the highest level of a real resistance right there at 1.365. And let me just now show you right here. Of course, it's going to be our take profit level, exactly just like this. We are actually aiming around 94 pips of profit with this signal. However, in this scenario, the safe zone shouldn't be ranging lower than the bottom of the real support right here exactly at 1.350, ranging for around 44 pips against 95 pips of profit. That's everything for the USD CAD. Let's now move to the USD JPY. Alright, so USD JPY was really, looks like a perfect signal, of course, but sadly it hasn't been triggered as well. And the market has reversed just like 37 pips far away from my entry. However, if this signal would have been activated, it actually would have made a total of 500 pips of profit, which is really insane. That's why I really hate analyzing the USDJPY. It's just a crazy pair right now, and it's really unpredictable sometimes. However, what's next with this pair? Now, by looking at the weekly chart, we can see a very strong bullish movement. And right now, the market is somehow overbought. And as you can see, the market is actually going to make a correction. Or actually, sorry, it's going to make a pullback before it continues the rise. Right now, the market is actually at the resistance right here at the bracket of 148. And we can expect by the beginning of the market of Monday to make a pullback. And we can at somehow, or actually somewhere, buy this pair again. So the question is where? Now, confirming the direction based on the weekly chart to be bullish, let's now move to the daily chart to confirm also if the market seems to be bullish this week. So right here, based on the daily chart, we have, of course, a channel as we can see right now. And this channel has indeed been broken out from. And right here, we can see that the market has already retested that level of a broken resistance trend line and a channel and abandoned it already. And that tells us that the USDJPY will surely continue the rise for the next week. Now, the question is where? Most likely right now, we have to seek the help of Fibonacci retracement to tell us where exactly the market will continue the rise to. And there we can see that the market have a potential to continue the rise till it reach the nearest level of a key resistance right here exactly at Fibonacci 50 at 150.6. And that means that the USDJPY still has around 200 pips more to go. So where exactly we can rebuy this pair again? Now, let me just tell you, we have confirmed the direction based on the weekly and daily chart. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame to find our entry. Now, what I can see right here based on the 4-hour time frame is a very clear level of a real support trend line. Check this out. So right here, of course, we have a real level of a support trend line has been respected for 3 times already. Then after the bearish breakout happened, the market has already respected the same level as a resistance trend line for once and twice. Perfect. Now, let's take a look at the left side to find the strongest level of a key support, which matches up with this level of a support trend line. And that can be found exactly right there at 147.7. Check this out. Right here we have, of course, the nearest level of a real support. And actually, I have to zoom in to show it to you. Let's scroll to the left side. And we're actually focusing, my friends, on the real levels of a support, not the fake breakouts. So right here, of course, we have a real level of a support, became here a real level of a support. Then it actually has somehow made a fake breakout here, right here. And then instantly became another real level of a support. So right now, if we continue scrolling to the right side, we can notice that the market indeed respected the same level as a real resistance as well. So therefore, I would highly recommend to buy the USDJPY exactly right here when the market reach the real level of a support, plus of course that level of a support trend line is going to be most likely respected. And then we can seek around 200 or actually let's say even 300 pips of profit with this signal, hopefully of course. And the safe zone in this scenario that shouldn't be ranging lower than the previous level of a support right here exactly. The bottom of the support, and right here also a support at 146.5, which is going to be ranging for around 116 pips of a safe zone against 300 pips of profit. And that's everything, my friends, for the USDJPY. Let's now move to the USD CHF, which is finally can be analyzed. Now, based on the weekly chart, we can notice that finally the USD CHF has made a bullish reversal and a rejection from the support at 0.846. And that tells us that the USD CHF most likely will continue the rise till it reaches the peak of the resistance right here at 0.867, which means the pair still has around 92 pips more to go. Now, based on daily chart, of course, what we can see right here is a structure that indeed has been broken out from. And that's interesting because right now what we can expect next from the USD CHF is to retest that structure right here, and we can buy the pair exactly at the peak of the previous resistance. So again, daily and weekly chart confirms the direction that it's going to be bullish, and we can buy the USD CHF. Now, by moving to the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly right here that we had right here, of course, a real level of a resistance exactly at 0.854. and that means that the USD CHF has a potential to continue the fall till it reach that level of a previous resistance and retested that level, and then we can start buying this pair. Now, I would like to say something, that usually the best level always to buy the market at a broken level of a resistance is to look at the nearest level of a, look at the bullish breakout candle, then find the nearest level of a resistance to that bullish breakout candle. Because some traders, what they do, when they see here too many attempts of a resistance, they get confused and they don't know where exactly they can buy the retest of the resistance. Could be here at the highest level of a resistance, could be here at the highest even level of a resistance. They never know. So of course, even me, I never know. But from my experience, I'm telling that most likely the best level where the market will always reverse at is going to be the peak of the wick right here, which is the nearest one to that bullish breakout candle. And that tells us that we can buy the USD CHF exactly from there. Oops. So that being said, that's of course going to be our safe zone till the bottom of that support right here exactly at 0.648. Safe zone is going to be ranging for around 54 pips. Meanwhile, our take profit level will be aiming around 130 pips of profit. And that's going to be everything, my friends, for the weekly analysis. And before we end the video, don't forget, of course, to check out our VIP group of Telegram. And please don't worry about the recent results. They really never reflect our performance on this group. And of course, all the results will be posted later on the free group of Telegram. And we will share with you our performance there. And also, I hope we will share with you the profits that we will make next Monday. And we're looking for it. And we are hoping for the best. Of course, not to mention that this EURUSD signal has indeed hit the take profit level 3, making over 160 pips of profit. And we have seen some messages on YouTube from clients who have taken this signal and they liked it. So until then, my friends, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.